After leaving YG Entertainment, G-Dragon is making some major steps in his career. He's been hinting that he would be releasing a new album since the beginning of the year, so when fans found out that he's currently visiting the United States, they came to a conclusion that he signed a distribution deal with a major company. According to his Instagram story, it seems like he visited the offices of Warner Records in LA as he posted a screen saying Warner Records welcomes G-Dragon. Now, fans are curious to know if G-Dragon has signed a deal with the company for his upcoming album. Some fans also found a link between him and Warner Music Group in a Google search, hinting that he might release his music worldwide through this label. Everyone was happy to hear the news, especially since this would be the ideal decision for G-Dragon as an artist. A commenter said, "A distribution deal would mean greater control of his music and his master recordings, and also a greater percentage of the profits. Congratulations to him if the news is true." Nana has recently made a very surprising decision. When Nana first got her tattoos, she made headlines for how unusual they were, with netizens even doubting that they were real. However, during the press conference for the Netflix series Glitch, she shocked everyone by confirming that her tattoos were genuine, saying, "I got the tattoos because I wanted to." But soon after, she discussed removing her tattoos. Nana had explained that her tattoos were an emotional and creative outlet during a tough time in her life. Her mom had initially approved of them, but after some time, she asked Nana to remove them. Instead of getting upset, Nana expressed that she understood her mom's point of view, saying that she thinks her mom sees that she's in a better place now than when she got the tattoos. It seems like she went through with it, as on September 28th, she shared photos from her recent photo shoot. In this luxury shoot for Bulgari, people noticed that none of Nana's tattoos can be seen. Whether those are edited or not is yet to be seen, as it's unlikely that the editors would leave the tattoos in either way since they don't match the concept of the photo shoot. Some were happy to see them gone, writing, "For me, having tattoos wasn't the issue. It was how ugly they were. It was basically doodling on her body, but she does look better without them. What's important is that Nana feels comfortable with what she does. The others' opinions on her decisions don't really matter." The Boyz Hyunjae has become embroiled in controversy. A netizen started a conversation on online communities on September 27th about Hyunjae, referring to a video which has gotten a lot of attention on online forums. The original poster claimed that Hyunjae was pressuring Jacob to eat shrimp even though he knew Jacob was allergic to it. The original poster also called Hyunjae an iljin, which means someone associated with delinquent behavior or mistreatment in a school context. They also mentioned that this topic gained popularity in communities like the KOO, receiving over 1,000 comments criticizing Hyunjae. Korean netizens didn't shy away from showing their disapproval of his actions and the fact that he tried to pressure his fellow group member into endangering himself during the live stream. Some also noted that Hyunjae tends to usually attract attention for negative reasons. Comments included, "Does he not know how dangerous allergies are? Why is he being such a psychopath?" Some accused others of unnecessarily making a big deal out of the situation, since all Hyunjae did was ask him to try the shrimp. A user specifically said, "He's 26 years old and he's eaten shrimp on camera before with no bad effects, plus he's co-leader of the group," pointing out that the two are very close friends and that it was probably just a joke. But even international netizens were critical of him, labeling his actions as dangerous and thoughtless. What do you think? SHINee members are also in hot waters for a joke they made. To give you some context, in a recent SHINeeing episode, Minho talked about his love for golf and invited Key and Taemin to join him whenever they could. Taemin found the invitation funny for some reason and jokingly said, "When I see you after you play golf, all I can see are the whites of your eyes and teeth. Seriously." Key chimed in to ask why his skin was so dark, remarking that Minho would disappear in the dark if he were to close his eyes and mouth. This video trended on social media and in online communities, with some fans raising concerns that Taemin and Key's comments about Minho's skin were disrespectful, and Minho seemed uncomfortable during the conversations. Others were worried about the jokes being hurtful towards him, especially because Minho had received negative comments about his tan skin since the dawn of time. After this video went viral, criticism poured in. An angry commenter wrote, "The thing is though, is that they both know how uncomfortable he is about the topic. To put it simply, it's colorism, and it's not the first time they've made such comments." Indeed, it isn't. The SHINee members have come under fire for some very distasteful colorist comments they've made in the past, but this time they've chosen to acknowledge their wrongdoings and even apologize. A few days later, Taemin, Key, and the entire crew responsible for the episode went on Instagram stories to offer their apologies about the incident. They all had similar sentiments, saying that they'd be reflecting on their actions as they understood that what they said was disrespectful and offensive. They also promised to be more cautious in the future so they can avoid offending anyone else. As always, the responses to the apology were pretty mixed. Some think the apologies weren't enough because, as stated, it's not the first time that they're doing this. A Twitter user wrote, "Why is it normal to be rude about about things like this and then hide behind it being unintentional. There is a bigger issue here. Another said, they've known about this for literal decades now. This is very disappointing. Others were pleased that the team acknowledged the concerns, since it's very rare for K-pop idols to ever acknowledge the fact that they made colorist remarks, let alone apologize for them. Though these fans appreciated the apology, they hoped that it also meant that it was the last time the members would do something like this. Then there's Korean netizens who think that international fans and those affected are being dramatic and targeting the members just because they're Asian, even though the target of their remarks was also Asian. Make it make sense. The comments on online forums included, "It's not like they said that in front of a black person, but said that because his face was tanned. What racism?" It's good that the members apologized, but fans hope that they don't see something like this ever happen again. Now we're going to be discussing Blackpink's contract renewal status. No, YG Entertainment hasn't given any official statements regarding the matter, but some netizens were convinced that Jennie had either opened her own one-man company or decided to sign with HYBE labels. Fueling the ongoing speculation about the latter, a netizen started a discussion on September 28th in an online community. They said that Jennie might have signed with HYBE labels because Jennie's livestream video was removed from YouTube due to a copyright claim. The YouTube notice said the video was removed because it violated HYBE's copyright. However, many commenters quickly explained that HYBE owned the copyright because the video came from a Weverse livestream, which is a platform owned by HYBE Corporation. What we can do is ask YG Entertainment to put the fans out of their misery and clarify once and for all what's happening for the members. We can't deal with more speculations. Blackpink's Lisa has drawn even more criticism for her performance at the Parisian cabaret Crazy Horse. Lisa recently wrapped up the first of her 3 shows at the Crazy Horse with a massive demand, with 50,000 people trying to snag tickets, and even her bandmates Jisoo and Rosé supporting her in the audience. It's important to note that taking photos or shooting videos is strictly prohibited during these cabaret performances at the Crazy Horse, but nobody could stop the attendees from recalling what they saw through their social media accounts. Many attendees confirmed that Lisa did indeed incorporate a bit of clothing removal into her performance, as she removed a white shirt and a black skirt, revealing black underwear. It's also said that Lisa changed her outfit about 4 to 5 times during the show, resembling the dancers, but with adjustments to maintain modesty. Fans who were there compared the energy of the show and of the audience to a Blackpink concert, and mentioned that Lisa appeared even happier than ever, which would probably mean that she finally left YG Entertainment. However, even though Lisa appears at her happiest, Korean netizens are mad about it, shaming her for her decision to perform at the cabaret show in the first place. A netizen commented, "She covered all the important bits while she wants to stand as part of the same show, and they said it's an artistic show. Isn't this so contradictory?" Another said, "They try to package it as art or whatever, but it's actually a show and it's selling. She's promoting that effectively." Mind you, we chose the somewhat tamer comments because netizens are calling her every name in the book and shaming her for showing her skin. It's absolutely mind-boggling that Lisa is hurting nobody by doing these performances and is even having fun, so why do people feel so entitled to policing what she does? It's insane. We don't see people being so harsh when male idols perform shirtless or do seemingly provocative performances. The double standards are crazy. What do you think? Share your thoughts in the comments. Bye guys!